again, it's Lord Haywire. I am back streaming the Age of Decadence. This is made by that same people who made the Dungeon Rats or whatever that was terrible that I played the other day. And so I bought this in a bundle with that game. So I was very reluctant to play this because of that. After I bought it, I was like, well, that was a mistake. But then I figured I'd make a character and see what it looked like. It looks like it's the same combat system. It also warned me again that I'm gonna die. So I'm expecting this game to be quite difficult, actually. And the other thing that was interesting to me was that it's after character creation. So all I've done is create a character. It looked kind of interesting. Like, interesting to me was that like how the skills work. So I actually just found this locked box and it said my pick increased. I'm gonna put up my frame rate here because I had issues with that other game. It's like an indie game and it just has all sorts of frame rate issues. So I'm gonna put that up there. I'm gonna probably turn this down one more notch. For me, it is the music's quite loud in my ears here. Okay. So let's look at my character real quick before we get started. I picked a Loremaster. It's like not very combat oriented, but it says this is an apocalypse, so Loremasters are useful to know about the old stuff. It started me out with these stats. I could have changed them, but it seems fine. These are the same stats as Dungeon Rats or whatever that was called. I think it was called Dungeon Rats. Oh, I already deleted it off my list because I don't ever want to play that game again. I could pick skills. They didn't give me very many points, but basically I put my points into throwing, daggers, sword, and block. Block, you started out with a bonus, just like in that other game, so I felt like I had no choice but to pick block over dodge. And then critical strike. It also gave me some points for my civil skills, and I picked 2s and everything except for lore. I had a 4. And this is some faction. I don't know. There's some factions. Tells me who they are. And just by reading some stuff, I got 10 more points. So I put 10 points into persuasion, and then by picking that lock or opening that chest, I got a free upgrade to locks. So that's where we're at there. Basically, that's all I've done in this game so far is click on stuff. So you haven't really missed anything. The key thing was that I got stuff by clicking on this. So I have a feeling this is going to be like a slow game. They said avoid fights if you want to survive. So that's one of the reasons why I picked not a non-fighter class. Oh, there's boxes down here. Fangs is this guy here. He's my master. Alright, this is just junk. It looks like this might... So the reason I decided to start streaming was maybe it has something else going on. It's fake gold. I guess I should probably read that stuff. There's so much junk around. Alright, let's go to this door. Oh, right. It's right click for some stuff and left click for other stuff. It's a weird... Oh, and I started out with some equipment. Iron, bronze, some gold, some cassava root that looks like it's food, or healing, or both, and then some sulfur. I have alchemy. Oh yeah, I just remembered. It was when I clicked on the inventory screen, my shit flipped out last time. It doesn't look like it's doing it. What if I put it in here? I can do a healing solve. Let's create that. And so this crafting system's basically the same. I need 3 points in alchemy to create what? What is this? Acid vial. It's okay. And then crafting, we got this stuff, and it looks like the only schematic we have is a dagger. I already got a bronze dagger. Material, iron, steel, blue steel, and sky metal. Of course it's called sky metal. Oh wait, now I have armor, helmets, leather, lumber, huh? So that it has a system built in here of stuff. So we'll see how good this game is. My hopes are very low, but like I said, the reason I started streaming it was because I was kind of intrigued after the character creation where I started out with. I'm just gonna try to avoid every fight. I can't select anything in here. I was hoping I could get some free stuff, free skills, like I just got. All right, this is I'm an apprentice Loremaster. Let's talk to this guy. Fang came to Taron. It said at the beginning that Taron's a small town that you'd start out in. Fang came to Taron with a caravan two decades ago. Nobody knew where he came from or why, but he had the bitterness of a man soured by the memory of the life he lost. He was well versed in language and the antiquities, but the town already had a Loremaster. Fortunate for Fang, the Loremaster fell sick and passed away. Did he kill him? Despite the best efforts of the local alchemist, who was quite puzzled by the symptoms, Fang became the new Loremaster and even earned the favor of Lord Antidus after discovering several Daratan relics. So this is a post-apocalyptic game. I wonder if it takes place in the United States. It seems like so many of them do. I wish they would take place in even Mexico, not Canada. No, Canada's fine. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Did you finish translating the scroll? Never mind, I have a better job for you. Someone at the inn has a trinket they want me to look at. Why don't you handle it? Just remember what I taught you. Take a good look, show some excitement, then tell them it is a very valuable artifact that's worth a lot to the right collector, and that they were right to bring it to us to learn its true value. Wait for the words to sink and then ask for 100 Imperials to research it further. What if it's actually a valuable artifact? Artifact? I've been stuck in this shithole you call a town for the last 20 years. Year after year, farmers and diggers bring me everything they find, hoping for a lucky break. They bring me bracelets, cheap pottery, rusty old locks, pipes, chamber pots, even deformed skulls. The sad truth is that this town doesn't have anything of value, which is probably the only reason why Antidus is still in charge. Why did you stay then? Weren't you listening? Every year, peasants bring me junk to appraise. Good business. You said he had a trinket? I think the word map was mentioned. Go and take a look. If it's something good, bring it to me. I'll go there right away, Master. Alright, so Fang killed the old... maybe it takes place in China. Or East Asia or something. Oh, I just teleported over there. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change his name. Oh, well, no big deal. This is based... Everything is Roman for some reason. In that other game, everything was Roman as well. This guy's got a Roman infatuation. It also said in the description of this game that the developer goes by an alias. Hey Phil, how are you? Long time no talk. I couldn't fall asleep, so I decided I'd stream some more. I bought it for like $3 the other day. I don't really know that much about it. Suppose post-apocalyptic Roman theme. What's the Fallout, guys? Something like that. I don't think there's guns or anything in it, though. The inn is full of guests. After spending weeks and sometimes months on the road, they have an unhappy appetite for cheap wine, stove-cooked meals, and women willing to share their beds for a few coins. You navigate through the busy crowd and go upstairs. The trader's room is easy to find. Are you the Loremaster I sent for? Asked Gary. Are you the Loremaster I sent for? Asked Garius, letting you in. Oh, his name's Garius and my name is Gaius. Sorry, I was confused there. That's a weird thing. When I read, not out loud, I only read the first couple letters of each person's name, so stuff like that throws me off. I know there's an R, but I'm Gaius, Master Fang's apprentice. Should my master's attention be acquired, I'll send for him. Where's the artifact? Right here. Gaius hands you the scroll. You open it carefully and study it for a few minutes. It looks like an ordinary map depicting a temple. There is an old seal at the bottom. The name of the seal is Thor Ogoth. You receive the map. Oh, so I played that other game, Phil, Dungeon Rats, and it was awful, and it's made by these same people. I bought it in a bundle for like $5, so this could be an awful game, but I'm seeing. We're gonna find out. It's a very valuable artifact that's worth a lot to the right collector. You rise to bring it to us to learn its true value. And what might this true value be? Garius tries to sound indifferent, but it's obvious that Fang's simple formula worked its magic. For someone who's interested in the High Lord's artifacts, it would be worth 1,000. I'll have to study the map further, of course, determine its history and value. Please forgive this educated trader, Master Gaius, but who are the High Lords? I will be presenting this map to Lord Antidus tomorrow, and I'd like to impress his lordship with some bits of knowledge. According to the legend, the High Lords were our allies in a war between our glorious empire and the ruthless Kontari. While their nature is debatable, most lore masters agree that it's definitely supernatural. Its map bears the seal of Thorogoth, or Torgoth, as he was also known. Yeah, you too, man. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us on Borrow Trauma. I suddenly couldn't remember the name of that game. And what is the significance of the seal? Lore success. Persuade. Alright, so I have 3 points in that and 4 points in that. Thorogoth's title was the Artificer. He built many machines, but most were destroyed during the war, lost after. There are many people who hope that some caches have survived and can be recovered. They collect and study Thorogoth's documents looking for clues. That's why we want to absolutely certain that the seal that makes the map so valuable isn't a fake. It might be embarrassing for you otherwise, unless of course you insist that. Success, of course not, Master. Please take the map and study it properly. And the money, I'm sure you know that what the standard research fee is. Garius gives you a small purse without any enthusiasm. You're about to leave when you notice Garius' hesitation, so there's something else I'd like you to look at. You seem very knowledgeable. He pauses and reaches inside his sash. I found it where I found the map. He gives you a small object, it's a metal sphere with grooves on its surface. You got 100 Imperiums in a sphere. You gain new insight in liberal arts and trade skills, which can be used to increase your non-combat skills. 1 civil skill point gained. I don't know what it is. I'm not even sure it's an artifact. I'll show it to Master Fang and I'll let you know what he thinks. He returned to Master Fang. I'm going to teleport back over there. You're about to leave when the innkeeper stops you. Another guest is in need of your services, Master. He's a prospector. Would you be kind enough to take a look? Sure. Are they going to rob us? The innkeeper sends one of his slaves to get the prospector. It's a man with a sun-darkened skin, unkept hair, and a heavy beard. His faded, worn-out clothes are still covered with road dust. He opens his bag, takes out a dozen of carefully wrapped items of various sizes, and slowly removes the dirty rags protecting him. He browsed through his treasures. Gears, pottery, half-burnt scrolls with faded, non-decipherable letters, glass jars with strange liquids. Anything you want to buy? Asked the prospector anxiously. I'm embarrassed to admit, but I find myself without sufficient funds to pay for a comfortable stay, although I'm sure that some of these artifacts are bound to fetch a high price. I mean, just look at this beauty. He picks up a rusted cylinder with a spiral groove. The very definition of is it a screw? Is the very definition of a mysterious device. From a wonderful artifact, no doubt. What do you think, Loremaster? It's called a worm, and it's missing a gear that goes with it. It's a common device. The prospector sighs and unwraps yet another artifact, revealing a charred skull. The skull of a magi. The power still burns through him, much like it did when he was alive, walking the earth and battling demons. When nights are dark, it glows softly, keeping the demons at bay. That's called radiation, dude. Lore success. It does have magic, but it's dangerous and it will kill you if you keep it. Stay away from it. Anything that glows in the dark. Why? The old magic is like fire. Fire can keep you warm, cook your food, and help you forge weapons and tools, but it can also burn down your house or a forest in the moment you lose control, which you don't have to begin with, not anymore. I have a special charm that keeps me safe. The prospector shows you a strange amulet, his face lit with eagerness and greed. Take a look. You turn it over in your hands thoughtfully. Adorned with beads and engraved with runes, it appears to be a ceremonial bowl of some sort. Strangely wrapped, but that isn't unusual for the artifacts of the old empire. Who knows what arcane forces have been unleashed on it. 2 small metal drums are affixed to the underside, 2 awkwardly angled to be supports for the bowl. You wrap one with a knuckleless and hollow. Reservoirs, perhaps. Container of sacred liquids for the bowl. You're unsure, but you keep your expression carefully neutral. It wouldn't do for the punters to see your uncertainty. Unprofessional. So I think this means that it doesn't say success next to it, so I'm guessing this, I can use my streetwise and then it will tell me if I'm successful. I'm gonna buy it from him just for the hell of it. 500? Okay, I'm not gonna buy it from him. And you should consider yourself lucky that I'm willing to sell. The very fact that I'm sitting here before you should test the quality of the charm. Trading. I didn't put any points in trading, I don't think. Nobody in this town will pay 500 for it, so you can either starve to death or sell it to me for 300, and you should consider yourself lucky that I'm willing to buy it. I don't have 300. Failure. The jewels are loan with her at least 300. There's no way I'm letting it go for less than 500. I'll think about it. You don't have the money. You do have the money, don't you? Asked the innkeeper, watching the exchange with interest. The only reason I'm letting him stay on credit is because you promised to buy that junk. I better see some money sooner or I'll kick him out. Well, I didn't want it that bad. How'd it go? Went well. I got the map, a sphere, and 100 Imperials. He hands everything to Fang. A map and a sphere. Oh, what a glorious day. He looks at the map. The seal looks real. I'll take a better look tomorrow and let you know in the morning. As for the sphere, it's just a bead for some necklace. Alright. You receive the sphere and 50 Imperials. You gain new insight, which can be used to increase your skills. 19 points gained. Thank you. Rest for the night. Wow, it's just telling me back, and it's not giving me a chance to do much, huh? The map is ordinary. No X marks the spot there. The seal is interesting, well preserved, but it's worth no more than 100 Imperials. Maybe Antidus will buy it. Go see him when you have a chance. He gives you the map. You gain a new insight, which can use to increase your skills. 13 more points gained. Buy it. What about the trader? Almost forgot. He's dead, so you can keep them. Alright, almost forgot. He's dead, so you can keep the map. Apparently he wasn't welcome in this town, and with the Assassin's Guild almost out of work. Surprised he made it as far as the inn. Fang chuckles. Is there anything else you want me to do, Master? Fang, well, that's not worrying. The guy who gave you this stuff is dead. Don't worry about it. As a matter of fact, you see, Gaius, being a Loremaster isn't just about dealing with rarities. Knowing how to deal with people is equally important. I believe I neglected this part of your education, but fortunately it will be an easy fix. Lord Antidus has invited another Loremaster to Terron. Needless to say, I don't share his opinion that two heads are better than one. I'll be very grateful if you can find a way to get rid of the new Loremaster. You'll secure your future and learn a valuable lesson at the same time. His name is Caius, I don't know. Cassius, probably at the inn already, so don't waste any time. Secure my future? You don't think the new Loremaster would need your service and look after you the way I do you? Don't be a fool. Are you asking me to kill him? Do I detect some qualms? You have so much to learn, Gaius. When you have a thorn in your side, do you not remove it? Ah, perhaps you think that a man isn't a thorn, that a man's life, unlike that of an insect, has some value. It doesn't. Truly, I should be charging you for these lessons. Take this dagger, Gaius, and go. Prove that my faith in you wasn't misplaced. Alright, so now they want me to murder someone. He gave me another dagger? Groove sphere. Can I look at this? No, all I can do is drop it. Alright, let's take a look at my character. I got a bunch of skill points. Alright, so I have 1 point here. What about those 19 points I was talking about? General skill points. Okay. And my stats don't look like they can ever go up. That's kind of a bummer. I assumed I would be able to get them. Maybe they go up and I don't know. I don't have an empty point slot like this. Okay, so civil skill points. If I put that into there. What's the point of this? Oh, I have 1 civil skill point and 32 general points. I thought, alright. I gotcha. Let's go put another 10 into persuasion. I like to be persuasive. And then let's up some of our combat here. I'm a dagger dude. It looks like I got daggers falling out my ass. Let's put a point into dagger. And we're supposed to murder somebody, right? And then let's put a point into block. Or 10 points into those. So we got 10 points. So a block of 3 and dagger 3. I picked throwing because I was hoping I could hide in the distance and throw stuff. Yeah, that seems good to me. so far the points are really easy to get. So 19 and 13. Doesn't seem, is there a map? What does tab do? Okay, tab is the button that shows you what you can click on. But I can't. Okay, it's the junk that this is pointing out? What a weird way to do this. Okay, I think I looked at everything in here. Gotta get that ever important, you know, skills. Skill points. Whoops, that's not what I was trying to do. Alright. A front door eaten through by a dry rock can barely conceal the something. The bare and musty interior. There's clearly nothing to gain from invading that little private space this person has. Come see Shuang first. Fangs first, I don't know. Is this loot? Doesn't look like it. You see Kato's Tavern, a drinking establishment popular earlier with people who call the wrong part of town there. Man, this dagger sucks. Huh. You hear the blacksmith hammering something on the anvil way before you reach the smithy. A sign in front, it says affordable cold iron weapons. So there's a role-playing game that is called Cold Iron, I believe. That's based on some books and the author created whatever, but it takes place far future. But they have these magic items that are spheres in it. I wonder what this is. It also has a lot of Asian stuff, like Asian influence, so I wonder if this is something similar. I told him I want to buy some wares. Good is very subjective word. What's good for one fighter may get another killed. Look at this two-handed scimitar, for example. It's an impressive weapon, the undisputed king of swords. Its striking power is unmatched, but it comes at a price not everyone is willing to pay. It's too slow. Now this gladius is a much lighter weapon. Its advantage isn't power, but speed. Same goes for armor. Blah, blah, blah. This is just some instructions on how to, do you have any schematics? What do you need? Show me your weapon schematics. Okay. Show me something else. Yeah, I don't really want to buy anything yet. I'm surprised that there's, like, actually moving people. I'm surprised because how weird that other game was. Alright, he sells stuff, but he doesn't want to sell it to me. A dwelling. Okay, there is a map. This is Tehran. It's got a little picture of it down here, too. That's not bad. Barracks, where am I? Oh, it's not going to tell me where I am? Shantytown, Palace, Healer, Boatman. Oh, I just teleported there. Didn't know I could do that. Is there a journal? Active. Show the map. Pay this prospector 500 Imperials. Get rid of that dude. Try your. You aren't working for any guild at the moment. You fail to find gainful point in Taran. Talk to. I'm not employed? Alright, I'm gonna explore the town a little bit more before we do one of those missions. I just want to get the feel, like, what is this? Harvest plants. Fine, fuck you then. I seemed outraged. Look at that. Is that a... What is this? Oh. Oh. Let's zoom in so they res in. Okay, that's funny. I do have the graphics set really low because of the issues we had last time when I did um, when I did the other game, but I did not expect to see bugs that obvious right there. I mean, that's a bug. I mean, and no one else is a pixelated thing. All right, there's a preacher over there. Here's this guy. Thelios, oh wait, you're Fang's apprentice. Are you not? Come in, I want to show you something. I'm Theme Thelios, a humble servant of Lord Antidas, he adds rather arrogantly. I'm sure you've heard of me. What do you think? Asked Thelios, gesturing towards the artifact sitting atop the three petals in the middle of the hall. I had them shipped from Maydor. Once they decorated a house of powerful magic, now they decorate mine. He laughs heartily. I can already feel the connection. Lore success. Wow, this is a lot of reading. I knew there would be a lot of reading, but you see a strange bronze helmet covered with a layer of thick green corrosion. It looks like the helmet is favored by the Murmillows, but lacking any decoration. So in this apocalyptic world, it's full-on Roman. It's not even. I got Murmillows, Murmios. I don't know. Those are like some sort of gladiator. Strangely, there are some old glass fragments in the visor behind the eye gratings. Whatever it was used for, it wasn't combat. Another artifact is a glove with a strange protrusion. Like the helmet, the protrusions have rusted through and crumbled off in places that are places they used to hold something. You recall a drawing of a magus in one of the manuscripts. The gloved hands of the magus are outstretched into a swirling mist. The glove was glowing and had what looked like power tubes filled with the divine breath of the gods loaded into metal protrusions. The last item is an antique orrery, an intricate device that shows the position orbits of the celestial bodies. You aren't trained in the art of stargazing, but you know enough to understand the markings on the orrery. You move the planets according to the markings until they lie in a straight line. If you'd like us to evaluate your artifacts properly, there's no need for that, my good man, says Thelios, interrupting you. Their exact nature isn't as important as their other values. After all, there are only connections to the past, and that, my friend, is what makes them so desirable for cultured men like myself. Why, if not for a passion, these artifacts would have been buried in the bowels of Earth, lost for mankind. Okay, so why did they? Okay, so this is a very small town then. If it's got a wood. Okay, and that's the palace, a wood palisade. A wood palisade. Can we go in windows? No. There's a thief skill and there's a thief class, so. Looks like I need to get in here though. I was just checking to see if I got any points that I wasn't paying attention to. Who's this guy? He's a guard. Person thinks that I'm shaking him down. Or tax collector, maybe. Baby wailing inside. At least they give you reasons. That's kind of interesting. I thought I put a point into alchemy. I did. Or 10 points or whatever. No, 5 points at the time. It doesn't look like we're gonna need water. Need a key to open it. The problem with the thief, because I thought about taking the thief. The problem with the thief was that your relationship with all the different groups started out really bad. And I didn't oh, it doesn't tell you what they're selling here. Oh no, I didn't want to steal. I didn't want to steal it. It was an accident. You see an old bronze statue covered with green patina and bird droppings. The plaque is missing, probably appropriate a long time ago, says Smith, making the identity of the statue the subject of many heated debates among the local drunkards. Alright, that's just, the guy's just hawking something. This is next to it. Look through the window. Okay. Alright, here's the blacksmith. Here's the tavern, the Avern. You know what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna save it, and we'll call this Twitch 2. This guy's they actually called him a bum. He doesn't want to talk. I'm gonna go in that tavern soon. Oh, here's another pixelated guy. Oh. You see a small group of thugs harassing the passersby while drinking wine. It seems wiser to turn around, keep walking, turn around. So I'm glad I just saved it. I'm gonna actually keep walking, but I want to see. Seeing that you're alone, the thugs come to the conclusion that you make an easy victim. Encouraging each other with shouts, they block the road and wait your approach. I just want to see if the combat's exactly the same. Let's attack him from a distance. Can I throw this other? Can I just run away? These guys are gonna kill me. I don't even know if it's worth fighting these guys. Well, let's fight him anyways. Look at this pixelated guy. I was gonna see if I can throw Flurry, Whirlwind, Arterial Strike. Doesn't look like I can throw here. No, that's a bummer. Well, can I like get prepared? Nope. Character sheet, inventory, help. Wait until the end of the turn to act. Journal, screen, map, main menu. We'll wait. Oh, these guys are gonna kill me quick. Oh, that guy threw a knife. That guy threw a knife too. Zero. I'm gonna fuck you up. That's what the other one said too. Low damage, negative to chance to 3 attacks. Low damage minus 1 point, all attacks. How did he get a chance to throw something? Controls. Reload less ammo. Huh. Alright, well. We'll charge in and I guess we'll stab this guy. Oh, I can't get that far. Oh, good thing I ran right up into that. Yeah, that guy's throwing knives. We're gonna do flurry of blows. Up in this dude. Alright, the last one. Alright, gang leader. I didn't hurt him. How many AP do I have left? 2. Hey, hurt him there. Oh! I'm gonna die any second here. I'm down to 5 hit points. Oh, maybe I quiver it or something. I don't know why that's funny to me. It does like no damage because I'm not strong enough. I'm actually doing okay with my shield. All right, let's load my game here. I'm pretty lucky that I decided to save that right then. It almost is like I'm lying, and I didn't. I knew that was gonna happen, but I didn't. Okay, let's look at my inventory again. Cloak, helmet, ring, belt bag. Shouldn't think I really have this here. There is no ammo slot. Maybe there's throwing daggers. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, well, we know not to go any there. Oh, is this the same? As you walk down the street, you see a young one running from a drunken mercenary. Please, you must help me, cries the girl, grabbing your arm, pleading. The mercenary takes another step towards her, and the girl darts behind you as if to shield herself from him. The bitch owes me money, yells the mercenary. 8 Imperials. Who's gonna pay me? You? Let's persuade. Now, this one's weird. It starts out, says it's a success. You have a feeling that something is wrong. A perception. Oh, it's saying that this isn't true, probably. Suddenly you become aware that the situation isn't what it seems. The mercenary's anger seems fake, and the girl is sobbing and clinging to you in almost a theoretical matter. I'm gonna get robbed. Dexterity check. It doesn't look like... grab her. Failure. Shout something and they disappear in the house. As you get new insight, which can be used to increase your skills. 2 skill points gained. They didn't take off with any of my money, at least. I was gonna zoom in here and see if this... So sitting people, it really doesn't like. Man, my alchemy sucks. I need to put some more... I got 5. I guess I'll put my next 10 points into that. Can you just do this over and over again? I meant like... Is it testing it over and over again? Man, this sucks that these people aren't rezzing in. I guess it's not the end of the world. We know what they are, right? I wish I had named my guy, though. Can I change it? Doesn't look like it. Oh, well. Uh-oh. See a group of road-weary travelers trying to enter Tehran. Their clothes are ragged and they look look of desperation about them. You have to pay a levy to enter, explains the guard patiently, looking at one of the women with interest. We don't have any money, pleads one of the refugees. Our village was attacked. The raiders took everything. These are hard times, agreed the guard lazily, but we aren't running a charity here. If you want protection of House Duranton, you have to pay. If you can't pay, he looks at the woman again. Please show mercy, begs the man. We have nowhere else to go. Mercy, explode the guards. Do you have any idea how much it costs to maintain these walls? How many men and arm it takes to keep the town safe? Everything costs money. If you don't have any, you're nothing but a dead fucking weight. With these words, he pushes the woman back and turns around, indicating that the conversation is over. What's going on? Refugees. Fucking freeloaders. They think they're entitled to what we have here. Like, we need more beggars and thieves. The guard spits. So you will let them starve and die outside the walls? Me? What am I, Lord of the fucking Gate? I was told to collect the levy from anyone who enters Tehran. If I start making an exception, I end up outside the walls myself in no time. And even if I did, then what? They come all the time. There are a lot of people out there trying to make it on their own. They think that all they need is a patch of land to call their own. Well, a patch of land ain't worth shit without rough men standing ready to crack a few skulls. He slaps himself on the chest. So those who survive end up here. If we start letting everyone in, we'll either have to feed them or have a ride on our hands. That's how it is. You intolerant thieves running a guild, but you can't let these people in? You tolerate thieves running a guild, but you can't let these people in? Thieves, they pay everyone. Plus, they bring cheap goods from Madaron and Ganzar. If you ask me, they keep this town running. How much do they need to pay? 30 Imperials per head. There are 5 of them, so that's 150 Imperials. I'll pay you 100 Imperials. It's less than what you want, but we both know that nobody's gonna pay you 150 for them. My trading sucks. Failure. Talk to the refugees. Please help us. I'll pay you back, I promise. I'm a smith. Look, he brought up his rough cow's hand. I'll help you and I'll repay your kindness tenfold. Well, I don't have the cash for that. If you guys could kick in some money. Okay. So where is this? This is the shanty town is over here. Man, there's a lot of issues with loading. Like 1 or 2 would be normal, but geez Louise. This isn't 1992 when you release a game and you're done with it. You gotta be patching that shit for the rest of your life. I'm looking to see if there's anything I can click on. By the way, I'm trying to scroll. It just keeps getting stuck on stuff. With the WASD keys. I don't mind a clunky game, honestly. It's not that the end of the world for me if it's a clunky game. As long as it, you can still click on people. Free armor and daily rations. I mean, I know those are just sitting down people. If they were more important, it would be worse. See the Imperial Guards barrack that looks like a small fort, a recruiting post. Oh, they crucified some people? Join the army, see the world, meet interesting people, and kill them. Hard to say no to when you put it like that. It's not a very original thing there. Oh, there's like, I could go upstairs. Oh, I can talk to these people? This guy's still alive. Or no, I can go look at him. Imperial Guard have fun of crucifying those that they deem as criminal and displaying them for all to see as a reminder of services rendered and warning those who might consider getting on their bad side. Well, is there somebody up here? There is. There's an archer. Let's see if we can go talk to this guy. Oh no, it just teleports me up here. Okay, I gotta go through a door, it looks like. More crucified people. Some sort of target training area, it looks like. Oh, this is an actual stone building. In the rubble. Huh. Let's look at this map again here. So the barracks are stone. Oh, maybe this, where was that palisade? That must have been around the palace. So it's something inside something else. Interesting. Where am I? I'm gonna do a mission here in a second. I want to see if I can go stab some of this. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can go in here. Standing in front of the Imperial Guards barrack, the building is well fortified, but the look of it, the fort is designed to hold off enemy attacks attacking from inside the village. State your business. I don't want to join the Imperial Guard. See, a lot of times I would trust the game to let me bail out later, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't want to get sucked into... So what did that say? Perception and alchemy. You notice some mushrooms over by the wall. I don't remember perception even being a skill. Okay, it's a stat. I'm gonna try not to keep the dagger as my main weapon. I might have to use it. I'm gonna try to get a sword. So, I think if I get any more like, you know what I can do? I can just save scum here. Let me save this. The 31st of January already? Jesus Christ, I haven't done my taxes yet. Isn't that exciting? Alright, let's say I want to join. We're hiring. Go inside. You go inside, join two other recruits, patiently waiting. When the two recruits show up, the guard closes the gate and take their position. Door leads in the main building, opening. A Centurion steps out, and the training guard inspects the recruits inside, shaking his head every now and then. I suppose we can't expect better quality from a shithole like Terran, can we? Listen up, you apes. Lucky for you, you finally made the right choices. I don't really want to. So they want to dress as us to raid some people. I just skimmed through that. I want out. Alright, they beat me up. Okay, the reason I wanted to save scum is because I had a feeling it wouldn't let me. I didn't think they were gonna go to that point, but I didn't want it to actually have me join up, which it basically did. I don't know about the raider thing. Looks like they're raiding their own caravans. We'll find out about that later. We can worry about that later. Not a savory place, huh? Dead body. Let's go play with it. When you're making your daily walk past cemetery, the company of the recently deceased has a calming effect on you. You notice a half-buried body. On closer examination, revealed broken legs and ribs sticking out of the chest. Someone did a number on him. Not squeamish, you poke around, find the victim's tool of trade. A grappling hook with a length of rope and a climbing hook. Okay, I did not expect grappling hooks to exist in this game. Interesting. Berserker potion. You'll hit harder, but your aim will suffer. Can I eat this stuff too? Alright, it just says that I can, where it came from. Business or pleasure? What do you mean? Not the brightest torch, are you, boy? If you have business with me, then you're here on business. But if you pleasure my company, then you seek, then that would be a pleasure. Let's say pleasure. What you might call the town's historian. So if you're looking to educate your dumb self, look no further. 5 dead emperors, please. Much obliged, says the undertaker, accepting the coins before expertly biting each one to test the gold content. So Terran, a real pearl, isn't it? It has this rare quality that I've yet to find anywhere else. Of course, I haven't been anywhere else. Born and raised in Terran, but still, from what I've heard, it's nothing but a certified real truth. Oh my god. Like many towns, it started as a camp. That's right, you heard it here first. The Imperial Army swept through this land like a tidal wave and washed away any soul that dared oppose them. After that, the Legion stopped right here on the very spot that you now stand and made a proper camp with ramparts, stakes, and the works. It was a clever strategy, seeing how much such camps were as a series of steptones. That's what they've always done. I mean, in the good old Roman days. And it became a town. Now I think so. So now what? Now we stand until we leave. The Empire will rise again, and when it does, Terran will restore its foreign glory and will shine. You truly believe that? We're the scions of the Empire. It is in our blood. All we have to do is show the gods that we're worthy, that we still have the fucking balls. Of course, I don't see it happening anytime soon, at least not while the lords are squabbling. What house do you support? There's only one true house, and that's Daratan. Before the war, no house mighty or more dedicated. The lords of Daratan have always stood one step closer to the Emperor, which is the highest honor. Now it's up to Antidus to take a step forward and assume the mantle. What about House Aurelius or House Crasius, whatever. Cassius, I think it's I don't know. House Aurelius, what have they ever done, huh? It was like a third-rate house that never amounted to anything other than seizing Mondorian. As for House Crass, it was the House of Magi. Good for fucking things up a little else, you know. Sees how the magic is gone from the world. They are as useless as tits on a bowl. How do you know all that? I used to serve a Loremaster right up until he died. He was a man of learning. I was wondering if this guy was going to tell us how our master Fang killed this guy. A real scholar. He taught me letters so that I could serve him better and gave me scrolls where now I'm an educated man, able to make a comfortable living. Thanks for the story. I was hoping to get some experience out of that. That's the whole reason I paid the guy the money. I didn't really give a shit about the lore too much. Let's look at my character though again. Main force maintains order in the colonies. Crassus, I don't know. Crassus. Science and arcane research. Daratan is 7 provinces and 20 legion. Bowman of Styx. There's some sort of assassins, commercium, traders guild, imperial guard. Their faction, maintain order and prevent open war between the houses, and then the thieves guild. All right. Could you hear that as like people walking or whatever? There's some sound effect going off. You notice some mushrooms. I can sell this shit. I don't really want berserker stuff that makes me hit less frequently. I kind of like the fact that your perception like pops up a thing on your face that there's something you need to click on. Oh. Sitting in front of the Daratan compound, a tall palisade of point stakes form the perimeter of the compound, augmented by regular armed patrol. There are 2 instances you see, one leading the main building and the guardhouse. Unfortunately, both lie in the shadow of guard tower, manned by crossmen. Talk your way in. Why am I going in here? Oh, it worked. Impersonate. Delar looks like a tired old scribe, proving that appearances are often misleading. At 17, he signed up as a caravan guard. It took him 3 years to realize that his father was wrong about honest work. Then he switched sides and started raiding the same caravans he guarded yesterday. 4 years later, the Merchants Guild finally paid the Imperial Guards a king ransom, which quickly solved the raider problem. Hundreds of dead raiders were nailed to Mandorian's walls, and a few lucky survivors were sent to the mines to work off their debts. To the guild. For almost a decade, Dinar mined iron ore, fighting for food scraps in his life until he managed to escape to Terron, where Titus took him under his wing. Delar, I'm called him Dinar a second ago. Delar watched you without expression. When you get close enough, he gestured you to stop and studied you for a while. What do you want? He finally asked, as if he failed to guess the purpose of your visit in genuine curiosity. Master Fang has sent me to see Lord Antitus. He did he? Well, let me tell you how this works right here. I'm the one who decided who gets to see the master. Call it a perk of my position. So far, you failed to convince me that I need to let you see him. I said I got a map, and this guy said, sure. Am I getting through here? What do you want? I want your help. In exchange, I'll let you in and even put in a good word for you. Don't you have your own people? Good question. You see, my people are valuable. Well, you to put it bluntly or not. I use that move a lot in my D&D campaigns. Say, you know what, you guys are a bunch of nobodies, first level dudes. I don't say first level. I don't want to send in my guys who actually I care about. Go in and do this for me. Don't worry, I'm a good judge of talent. I see why your tasks will be relative to your house. Hilarious is digging some old ruins not far from Tyron. Apparently there's an old mining facility and some machines are still intact. They even sent for Sorab, which is bad news. He's an expert on old machine. If it has gears, he can fix it. We can't have that. The last thing we need is Aurelian setting up shop in our backyard. I don't know which faction I'm supposed to be a part of. So what do you want me to do? Take whatever to stop them. Killing always works, but if you are too plebeian for your sophisticated taste, try something else. What else can you tell me? Not much. Ruins are everywhere, but they don't have enough money. People to look under every stone. A few weeks ago, House Aurelia set up a camp there and started digging. They may not have something there, something we don't know about, or they have nothing and we're just waiting for us to excuse to attack. Terron, where do they get supplies? Good question. They are too far from Mandaron to be supplied regularly, and they aren't used to living off the land. Ask around, see what you can find. Can you give me any men Shakes his head. First, we don't know for sure what we're dealing with. I need all the men in case the situation is what it seems. Second, I'd like to see what you're capable of. You don't have a problem with that, do you? Is there anything else I can help you with? Well, if you don't like the first problem, we're definitely not going to like the second one. A gang of raiders captured one of our nobles. Someone should go there and find out what the raiders want. Did they tell you what they wanted? It's a funny story, actually. A few days ago, a raider walked into town and started making demands, claiming that his gang had captured a lord. We didn't take the bastard seriously and used him for target practice. Then it turned out that some distant relative of Lord Antitus is really missing, but it was too late. Now my men aren't very eager to go there and play the blood debt. And you're sending me there? It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Alright, so we have... Visit the raider camp. So I guess a lot of these things are going to trigger. I should have triggered that one. The dress up as raiders thing with the Imperial Legion. Guild list. Try your luck in another guild. See what the Arleans are up to. Get yourself a nice robe. Sohrab, is that this guy? Doesn't say. You can get yourself a nice robe and see where it gets you. We would have to have impersonation, right? You can find him at the inn. And we can't do that one until we do one of these, or these two probably. And Cassius, so that is not the Sohrab guy. There's Loremasters running all over this fucking place. He's probably still at the inn. Maybe I can scare him off. I don't really feel like doing a bunch of save scumming, but I might have to. Oh, they actually let me go in here, huh? A well-dressed woman opens the door, looks at you quizzically. Can't help but notice her rings, necklace. Stones like these are bound to fetch a good price. Streetwise. I'm happy to inform you that Lord Gallius has agreed. You're expected to arrive in Mandalorian within a fortnight. What the fuck is she talking about? You have the privilege of addressing Lord Camion Ducius Plastintia. Before she closed the door, curious gets the best of her. You were saying something about Lord Gallius in Mandalorian. You're that lady? Oh, 1,000 apologies. Please tell me I can count on your discretion. It's highly sensitive man involving the failure. Will that happen again? Oh, okay. So it was just telling me that I could rob her. That's a weird... Let's see here. I am going to save scum a little bit. That's why I have 2 saves set up. I don't have any sneak skills. As it gets darker, a small detachment of Daratan guards arrive and set up a camp in the area. After dealing with a few drunks, beggars, the guards split. Some are left in front of the entrance of the wealthy households. Some begin patrolling the neighborhood. Take a look. I don't have any sneak abilities. Alright, so did time actually pass? I don't think it did. I think my perception would have told me if that was useful. You start in front of the so the Dartarians are the ones that are in this area. Alright, a tall palisade of pointed stakes form. Yeah. Talk to Dalar. Let's look for an alternative way in. Look around. Climbing over the stakes would be impossible. Left side protected by an old wall with a small metal grate, a relic of another age. Of course, with the right armor, almost anyone could pass for a guard. You stand in front of the palisade. It's tall enough to shield you from the guards. Of course, you'll probably be wide open if you manage to get to the other side. Okay, here's this. I actually put some points into throwing. Dexterity and strength are low. We do it. We're gonna fail this. Alright, this is a weird game. Like multiple skill things. You gotta be like... Where did this come from? A climbing hook. Yeah, this is a very weird game. Okay, we have been there. So let's go. It wanted me to go somewhere. You know, I will trigger that event. Maybe we should dress up as raiders and attack the... Oh no, here's a guy. Oh, I can't do anything here. Let's go to my journal again. Alright, we gotta go to the tavern. That's what we gotta do and go murder this guy. I don't think murder... Oh wait, there's a preacher we missed too. These graphics are awful. Awful. I know I have them at the lowest setting, but even so. Which is okay. Old man preaching, stay and listen, look around, he booms. What more do you need to realize that you're in the wrong path? For 1,000 years we tried to build a better world for ourselves, for our children. For 1,000 years we failed. What's left of mankind's great works, our glorious empire ruins, rebel dust. For emphasis, he kicks the stone from a pile. He stands on and clattered noisily down the cobblestones. The crowd momentarily hushes by his vehemence. Stay and listen. Oh my god. This guy, he just wants some sort of people to attack the area. I don't know. Let's talk to him afterwards. Faith in God, seeing the path set for us. I don't even know what I'm doing. Who are you? My name is Gaius. Until now, it's something, some meaning in life until I heard you speak here. But the gods, that is, I want to learn, brother. I want to know what the gods want me to do with my life. Jesus Christ. You have the right attitude. Those who humble themselves with God will be exalted by all the riches of heaven will be theirs. Now, what do you want to know? Tell me of this guy. This is some guy. All right. I'm just gonna kind of jump through this stuff. It's too much lore right now. Nothing's happened yet. Oh, I actually persuaded to do something. I don't know what I just did. Didn't get any skill points. That's not how I normally play games. I usually read the important stuff, but it's just too much in a row. Yeah, I think it warns me if I'm going the wrong direction here. No, it needs a compass at the very least here. Oh, you know what? It doesn't, because I can just teleport over there. Bouncer, what do you want? The fuck you want is what he says. Nothing, just want to go inside, dude. We're saving it, just in case I have to get to murdering. Oh, are these like, people who will join you? What do you want? He didn't have anything to say. Why isn't this one says it's like sick. Okay, it just had, alright. Lucy's is busy shuffling 3 walnut shells. Yeah, step up and watch a little ball. It costs you nothing. Look, there, you see it, and there you go. Guess what the little joker is? The quickness of the eye. Alright. Bam. We gain insight in the level arts and trades, which can be used in your 3 civil points. Is that all this is? Got a little bit of gold off that. What's about cardio? I need a job. Okay. I guess he's a thief guy. I did not impress him. Hashish, mushrooms. Alright. I know, I wanted to go up here. I was wondering if he, you know... Alright, I guess I need to find a different way into the tavern, to the second floor. Wonder if I restart if the bugginess will go away. Maybe there's like a way to click on something. No, that's on. I was checking to make sure that... Alright, well... I'm gonna go smoke. That's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna go smoke. And then when I get back, we'll continue on here. I gotta reset my break timer. There we go. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. I just need to turn off my break timer. Why can't I hear myself? There we go. Alright. What am I doing? Oh, shit was still moving. Time was passing. Oh, let me... What? I didn't turn it off. Almost turned it off. That must have been what happened the other day. What am I doing here? I need my stats up to see if... Yeah, I still lose frames in this game. It's fucking shocking. What am I doing? This is the inn. No, this is not the inn. This is some other place. Alright, let's look at my journal. Go to the outpost, talk to the raiders and see what they want. Let's go do one of these here. Where am I? There I am. The map must be, I mean... Gotta go to the gate, I guess. Let's just teleport over there, right? And I need 150 bucks to... Oh wait, I have 150 bucks now. Whoa. Oh, I can't talk to these guys anymore. Talk to this guy. Please help us. Please, the old man leading the group. I'll pay you back, I promise. I'm a smith, he says. Help me. Don't worry, tenfold. I'll pay your kindness tenfold. Tenfold, since the interest levy is 150 pounds, I want you to pay me 1,500. Wow. What do you think? Let's be a good person and say, don't worry about it. Sorry, I had to pull my chat up. I covered it up on accident. I'm in debt, stranger, but I swear that this will be repaid. My name is Amarolus. Look for me in the market square. With no skill points for that, huh? That's the whole reason I did it. I'm gonna save all the time. This game looks like it's sketch. With my little dagger and shield. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. That Dungeon Rats game. Oh, did I load? Jesus Christ, what happened? I did. Why did I do that? That was 7 minutes ago. 8 minutes ago. I don't know if that was the same one, so we're gonna find out here. No, okay, it was. I was gonna try to get in here and I couldn't. And I couldn't impress this guy. Alright. They roughed me up too. So I probably need to impress him to get up there, or maybe like pay someone to murder somebody. So let's go back to the gate. We're gonna do the same exact thing because I fucked up there. We'll talk to this guy. We'll give him the 100. Oh, I played Bones with that, or not Bones, what's that called? The thing where the 3-card Monty, but it's not. But it's not 3-card Monty, it's 3 shell. The shell game. I did the same one. Okay, now... Oh, I can't... What the fuck is going on here? I was stuck on the walls. Now we're gonna save it. We're gonna save Twitch 2. Save, not load. Yes, I want to overwrite it. And we're gonna start just going to town, I guess. Is this how you leave here? Okay, that wasn't how you leave here. Boatman. Inn. Oh, I was at the tavern. Is that dude at the inn? He's at the inn. Am I supposed to run around like out here? Let's go see. All right, here's the shanty town again. Success. So it does I can't go to any of these ways past here. Maybe it's on the other way. So the perception thing only pops off when okay, and they have a little wall there to stop you from going. Alright, so I guess it's not this way. Maybe I have to go to the boatman or something. Let's go to the inn. I thought the inn was the tavern, even though he even said something about that. Merchant. There's a lot of people who smoke here in this game. Impersonate and streetwise. Browses wares. What do you got to sell here? I don't have any money. I just spent all my money. Here's the throwing. Yeah, so here's the throwing knives that those dudes were throwing at me. What do they cost? 1 gold? I'd rather probably get a helmet or something. 62 gold. $5 gold. Why are these so cheap? Do they disappear after you throw them? I have 11 gold. I mean, I got a lot of junk. Oh, this is only worth 1 gold as well. Everything's... What is this? Oh, that's my equipped gear. Huh. Nothing is very valuable. I guess I'll keep my 11 bucks for right now. Oh, I never went into the... to talk to those dudes afterwards. Saving it again. Like I said, I'm worried. Bugs and every... Storyteller. I don't really... Cassius, that's the dude I'm supposed to kill. Prospector, innkeeper. I don't have the 500. What is a storyteller? Stay and listen. I'm just doing this for the experience. Something about demons. Alright. Whatever. You know the game's good when you're skipping through dialogue. What does the alchemist have to say? I'd like to learn about alchemy. In a base item. Alright, I was hoping it meant like teach my character. No thanks. Let's go talk to this guy and say, get out of Dodge, dude. Lure him into an abandoned place. The 42-year-old Loremaster Cassius, contemporaries called young Cassius by his... I thought it said 14-year-old or 17-year-old or something earlier. Has never understood the appeal of digging through dirt and grass like a rat. Said he prefers to spend his time among neatly preserved scrolls, studying the work of many prominent lore masters of the antiquity and hundreds of accomplished contemporaries. He considers it indispensable. Master Cassius is working on a second tractate analyzing manifestations of the divine will in year 4052 when Antaeus's emissaries invited him to Terron. Terron arrived early, or Cassius arrived early and was getting tired of waiting when you show him grace and with your attention. Is there something you want? I'm not going to be a murderer. Not with this playthrough. Not that I'll probably play this twice, but let's say maybe we can get in this way. I'd like to introduce you to Master Cassius, who's a personal guest of Lord Antaeus. Master Fang asked me to kill him, but as soon as I learned that Lord Antaeus was involved, I immediately thought, your loyalty is inspiring to us all, Gaius. You gain new insight which can use to increase your skills. Loyalty decreased. Alright. Failure of something. He still won't let me in, but that guy. Loyalty with who? Oh, okay. General reputation. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I mean, I don't want to be a murderer. If I had picked the assassin's class, maybe. Alright, let's talk to this boatman. Oh, those type of boatmen. I want you to kill someone. His name is Cassius. I need a job. Oh, these people have names, huh? But they don't have much to say. Fultan, huh? So I need to impress all these people with like body count or whatever. It's the same, yeah. All right. Let's go to the barracks. And we'll do this. We'll dress up as the raiders. I think this maybe is how you get out of town. Want to join them? Go inside. Wait. Continue. Yes, put it on the raiders gear and get ready to move. It takes you a while to circle around the town. By the time you get to the gate, the caravan is already ready. The slaves are unloading. One of the slaves knows she yells, "Raiders," pointing in a direction. Blah, blah, blah. I should have saved it. Okay. It... I didn't buy a net, did I? Where'd I get a net? Alright. Oh, can I talk to these people, or are we in combat? I don't see any... Oh, I can talk to them. Oh, no. Cannot talk to him. Just walked into a battle. This does have... What does this do again? Dodge. It and lowers their chance to hit. For one turn. For one turn only. Wow. And if I move, though, they get an attack of opportunity. This isn't... They sent only S3? Okay. Well, we'll do a flurry of blows. What is that? 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6. No. We have to go right click. And... My armor can't even... Or I can't even get through his armor. None of these guys' armors. Armors. Uh-oh. Oh! 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 I'm gonna die. Alright, I'm gonna chance the attack of opportunity. Get out of there. What does this do again? It won't tell me what it does. Stops bleeding combat, so it's the same as that other one. I don't know why I can't... Oh, I only have one left. Space. We're already down to 11 hit points. Are we bleeding or something? What does this say? It said F1 to help? No. No. Alright. Intern. I don't think we're gonna win this. Oh, that's what I was trying to avoid, was getting shot by this guy. Now I'm down to 3 hit points. I'll load the combat after this. How do I know how many hit points these other people have? This guy's just gonna turn and kill me. I'm pretty sure. It's hard to, like I said, it's like, how do I tell how we're doing? Oh, there's me dead. Yeah. I was ready to fight, but then I thought I could walk over and talk to him. Oh, it starts me after my turn? Fuck that. I guess we'll have to do we'll have to let him get an attack of opportunity. 70%. Oh, come on! This is one of those things where they always go after the main character. I mean, we have no choice here but to try to get away again. See, if these guys would concentrate their attacks, we might survive or win this. But like I said, it's hard to tell who's what in this. Why did they think 3 dudes versus this whole army was a good idea? Look at the armor on that guy. He like just blocks all of it. Yeah, this guy's fucked. Yeah. Oh, this is a weapon I can't attack. Yeah, I can attack diagonally with this weapon. It's weird. Alright, there's no way we can win that battle. Where did I save it last? Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night on this game. This is a very odd game. Very weird. Alright, but that is it for me tonight. I gotta work in the morning. I was thinking about doing Neo Scavenger, and I should have done Neo Scavenger. That would have been much more fun. But that is it for me. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys.